Second Tragic would love to do a real 10th Android game development tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be going over putting some focus to our view and a couple other awesome things with this key click event and the key on key listener. So first, what you want to do is just go to where after the when we set the text and get the text for it. So what you want to do is just type down our text view dot set focusable in touch mode. Now this is a boolean, so we can just put true or false. We want it true. So this is going to make our text view have the focus. And just to demonstrate, you can do a different way. This is going to make it have the focus no matter what. But this is another way we can do it, called request, which is going to request focus. Request focus. But on this we need the focus, so we're going to mainly do this one. This is just requesting it. It might possible not give it to us. Okay, so now we're about done with this on create, except for one more method, which is the simple set content view. And we're inside the set content view. We want to put our text view. So now we are done with our on create. And we're going to go on to our on key. Now, our very first method we want to do is just get this build, this one we made, do dot set length, and make this 0. It's going to set the length to 0 of the string builder. Now that we did that, we want to make a switch statement. And this is just so that we can actually know when. So we don't. The only reason we have to do this is because we did it implementing and not the other way. So just event.getAction. So now we have our switch statement. We need to make our cases. So the case 1 is going to be the action of actually clicking down on the mouse, touching down of the keyboard. So then now we just do keyevent dot action down. Then we just want to make our break, and we're just going to make all the cases, then we'll come back to them and do them each separate. Now the second one is going to be action up, which is when you release kind of that touch of the Android keyboard. All capital up. So now we have our two switch statement cases. And all we're going to do in here is take this build that we made, the string builder, do dot append. And we want to put a text in here. And in here we can say what is happening. So in this case, since it's down, we want to put down. We want to put a comma just so it's nicely separated. So what this is going to do is just make it on the catalog that we are going down. So right here, it's going to just say it. I'll show you it when it really happens. So we're going to do the same thing, build.append, except with up. And that's about it for the switch statement. And we want to use this build again. We're going to use this build a couple times right here. And all using the append method. But this time we're not going to use a text. We're going to use event.getAction, like up there. Now we appended the action. So now it would be down here what we clicked. And just to make it look nice, we wanted to append a comma. And a semicolon to finish it. We're going to do one more append. This append is going to be a little different though. We want to first cast it to, I think, an int. Wait. Oh, oops, sorry. A character. So now that we have it, all we want to do is event dot get Unicode chair. This is the character that you placed down, that you clicked on, and it's going to be able to have capitals and all kind of awesome stuff like this. So now we're done with most of the build.appends. So what we're going to do now is make a string called text. Just equal it to a build.toString. So now we have our text. And what we want to do now is log.d. And now we have log.d. We want to, in our bracket things, we want to say key event. This is just kind of like, it doesn't really matter. Then text, our text variable. And actually try to make this your class name. Just nice. You can save this. Now what we're gonna do here is you want to use this text view again and set its text to our text variable we just made. Okay, and we want to import this log, so just util log, import it. You can hover over it too, however way you like. Now we want to make an if statement. We're basically done right now, but this if statement is gonna be more about kind of little debug kind of thing, cause about this return. We want to return false if they click B back. So we can just do event dot get keycode equals keyevent dot keycode back. So now if they click back and you don't have this, it's gonna cause some errors sometimes on some of the older devices. Not really much now, at least not when I do it. Maybe it does a lot, I don't know, but it's still always nice to do. And then else return true. And this is gonna fix up that little error we had, and we're about done with the key click method, this whole thing. I think we're about done. So that was an awesome key click. If we test this out, it's gonna be awesome. You can test it out though, because I'm running a little out of time, but I'll try to get it in there. And remember, if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment. And here it is. We have our input tests and start. And we have to connect the input tests with our actual class. We forgot to do that, sorry. So we can just go to this and our title code, and in here, the same thing we did here. Oops, I'm in here. And then just change this game.class to key click. And open up your Android emulator and click input test, and you get press those keys. And if I press these keys, it will say up because I went up, and then 1K. Now I'm down right now, so it will say down. Then I came up. I click G. You can just type a million. It's not that laggy. And if you click Shift L, do a capital or any other key. So yeah, subscribe. That's always nice. And like. Bye.